Wix in the REST API have released a patch function. In layman's terms, what that allows you to do is just update a single field in the collection, whereas the previous update would update everything. And if you didn't retrieve all the old data, you'd lose it by updating a single field. So like most people, we wrote our own function to be able to do that. They've now released this patch function. And this video is not about using that function. What it is about, though, is how you update a date field. So nothing in the documentation, and Wix are so bad at documentation, shows you that this may be an issue. So what you see here is what you may well be doing in terms of updating a date field. So all the rest is as per documentation. So you have this action, set fields, set field options, value now, as in I want to update it with when this execution was run. And the field is called last push live. So when you do this in Make, run it, it works. No errors, no nothing. However, what happens on the front end is you get this. And then on the back end, what you will see here, there you go. You will see your date field like this with a correct date value and a little triangle because the value is not correct. Having something like this is then super annoying because you can't use that date field properly in any downstream functions. Now let me show you how you need to do it. It's a small subtle change that is not documented anywhere. So I've got it set up here and I'll just show it to you like this so you can see. What you need to do is, if you're updating a date field, only date field, don't go doing this for other stuff. You need to put last put live. So everything remains the same except the value is an object like this. So you need to put in value, this date string, and then your now. If you follow the documentation, you do this. But the right way of doing it, or at least the one that works, you need to put in this. So value is equal to that. So now let me just show you. So just to prove to you that, this actually works, I ran the old one, so I ended up with this again. Now we're going to run this new one where we're pushing the value in as an object. Let's run it once. Boom, does the update. Now you'll already see if, for example, here I'm going to refresh my thing. It's got a better formatting. Let me go into the backend. Let's refresh this here. Let's go find it. And it should not have that triangle. There you go. Last push live. Doesn't have the triangle and puts everything in properly. If you're not overly technical, saves you a whole bunch of time getting this right and putting it properly, because good luck with the Wix documentation. Just very quickly, if you hit this with other fields, how I figured out that this may be it is if you go into the output, and I knew this is how data items are stored, but you can see in here that a date field is stored here like this. So if this happens on any other field type, you need to push this in as an object, which is what we did. Thank you for watching.